everybody leaves toys for the kids.
Yeah.
My father, he left a synthesizer. That was my toy. He kind of led the path for me.
Do you also have a thing about journalists and asking you a particular set of questions that you're tired of hearing now?
Yeah, don't ask me which is my favorite song.
So do you do nothing and then just eat and sleep?
Yeah, sleep is the best thing.
कितना मुंबई के ट्रैफिक को आप त्रासते हो?
I never travel during the day.
You don't? You're a full night owl, no?
No, nowadays I'm sleeping the night. Like,
Okay.
boring it was. Yeah, sleeping in the night, getting up in the morning.
Wonderment मुझे नाम का अर्थ नहीं पता था until I started reading up about it. ये सब thought कहाँ से आता है आप?
By the end of the tour, I will tell how Wonderment the name came. So I was passing around 4 o'clock. I hear a voice practicing. So there go. I said, who's practicing? Lata is practicing with the harmonium. I said, why does she has to practice? It's Lata Mangeshkar. And I was like,
तो आप कितना जोर का रियाज करते हैं आप? Rahman sir, hi.
hi.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So nice to see you. I'm Siddharth.
Hi, Siddharth.
You're on the Bombay Journey. We generally do it in a car, but I'm sure we're gate crashing this space of yours. Is this the studio in Bombay?
Yeah.
Off-came conservatory, is it? Mm-hmm. Is this your generic,
No,
usual
this
setup?
is one of the setup. Yeah, one of the setup.
Is this a smaller version of what would be a larger one?
Yeah, smaller version.
Oof.
So people come in, you remember that whole Vidakaro Betek happened here?
Ah.
That's this a place.
Come, let's go into the car.
Let's go. Yeah.
So is this where the KM conservatory? Oh wow, it's a lively setup.
It is.
So these are students here?
There's students and interns, all these guys.
When did you set up here?
3-4 years back.
And how come Mumbai? Because I've always remembered Chennai to be the core base for you, no?
Mumbai, this is a special school. Like not all the courses are here, but it's more like the production and all this stuff here.
Oh, so nice.
Right.
I like how
Shall
there's
we?
a horde of people who just got up immediately. They're scared of you like a professor entering a university.
Professor will never come.
No, you should tell me. Do you take random moments and you hum them in the mind?
Yes.
Please give me examples.
That's how tunes are made.
No, sir,
Not
please-
seriously sitting and doing, just making fun stuff brings a best hit tunes. So.
And is that what you're doing, tinkering with AI also? I've seen like some crazy stuff coming out of your whole thing from that.
Yeah, just seeing the possibilities. I think we empower the tools. We have to use it responsibly.
So you're not the kind who's scared what will happen to music, originality, etc., etc.
It's how you define things. I mean, there's a knife, you can use it for cutting vegetables, you can use it for murdering.
Yeah, that's so true.
So as simple as that. You have a tool which can empower you to do things which you can never do before. And you can also distract people's lives.
How much time are you spending with AI? Your face is telling me you've been going crazy with
No,
it.
I have, not just AI. I've been toying with Unreal Engine and, I'm setting up a virtual band with,
What do you say?
with MetaHumans. Yeah, I'll show you.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, it's a very, very diverse band. And they're all from the virtual world.
I'm just digesting that information. So, abhi iska
I can
kuch
show
bana
it
hai?
to you now. And once we finish, I'll show you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I just want to shake your hand. For that, I'm just like, jitni shake hand deal karni hai, kar lo abhi.
Please check this one.
Yeah, of
1 minute. This looks good. Yeah. They're great.
I'll comment your selfie. Sir, हमारा editor रख देता है ये सब चीजें content में. Rahman sir, welcome to the Bombay Journey presented by the bold new Hyundai Alcazar. Intelligent, versatile, intense. Sir, ये बताओ कि हिंदी कितनी बोल लेते हो आप?
Enough to survive.
That's it?
No, I understand.
Yeah.
My problem is I never talk much. You never used to talk much out, right? Even my English came up much later, little bit what I'm talking.
Yeah.
My Tamil also came up later because I express through my music, my art, and I feel like words always slow me down. My process of thinking, when I articulate how I'm doing and all that stuff, it slows me down, I felt. But once I started writing stories like 99 Songs or Le Musk and all the stories,
Yeah.
I had to tell the story to many different people, and I was trying to express myself. Then, certain scenes would come out which I never had before, and I'll test it out on people who's listening. So
That's
why
a great narration tactic, no?
Yeah.
For all scriptwriters watching this.
yeah, because you make up with the vibration of how they react.
Yeah.
And then I record that, so I just include it back.
I was so dead sure that you are carrying a dictaphone or some similar equipment on you always, because you seem to use Foley audio into BGM, or your BGMs are Foley audio sometimes. No.
Creativity is like, you don't know when it's coming, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we just joke and we find a word and we just start recording it. Come back to the studio, get a chorus section, do it, and becomes a song.
कौन सा गाना ऐसा हुआ रहेगा? Please मुझे example के साथ बताओ ना.
Maybe something like Chinnamma Chilakamma yeah, little was like that. Little.
But did you know Telugu?
Yeah, I can speak a little bit. I worked in all 4 languages.
Correct. वो तो हमें पता है साहब, ऐसे वाली बात नहीं. हम research solid करके आते हैं.
తెలుగు తెలుసండి, మీకు తెలుసా?
అవును నా నాకు తెలుసు కదా, అందుకే నేను అడుగుతున్నా.
అద్దరిపోతుందండి.
అవును. నమస్కారాలు అందరూ, బాగున్నారా మీరు?
చెప్పండి, బాగా
అదే అన్న,
చాలా బాగున్నా.
ये लीजिए, गर्मी है तो आपके लिए सीट कूलिंग ऑन कर देता हूँ मैं. వెంటిలేటెడ్ సీట్ వేసుకుంటా. ఇది చిన్నమ్మ చిలకమ్మ చూడు చూడు చూడు, చిన్నమ్మ చిలకమ్మ ఆడు ఆడు ఆడు. I remember I telling you, Spotify one year told me you need to stop being obsessed with Rahman. That's how big a privilege it is for me to drive around Mumbai with you. But ये बताओ ना कि चिन्नमा चिलकम्मा, फिर let's say you got this inspiration चलती में.
Even Humma, like
even Humma?
Yeah, because Humma was there was a groove I had done for a sports event. It was done. And in those days were tape recorders, right?
Yeah.
So I took another tape recorder and said Humma on top of that. So I got the hook like that. So it's not a ritual where you go and sit. Sometimes, casual conversations brings the best hits.
Yeah.
And you got to be light. If you try hard, nothing comes. Music is not something which you should try hard at all.
But
if it's inside you, the flavor should come out as a fragrance. You should not be like, oh my God, I'm trying hard to do this stuff. It's not like people say writing, you can sit and write. For me, I feel music, the more harder you try, the worst tunes come out.
Really?
It reflects the trauma inside you.
Yeah.
As a tune, which is not a good thing. But
That's
when I'm
crazy.
tired, I just go. Even if there's a deadline, I just feel it's like you're firing empty bullets. It's useless.
So do you do nothing and then just eat and sleep?
Yeah. Sleep is the best thing.
है ना?
Yeah.
And no like food obsession?
Sleep.
Like you're not
No, I'm not. There were so many red flags on food. The older you become, there's so many red flags. Oh, you can't have this. You can't have this. You can't have this.
आपके साथ भी आ गएंगे वो restrictions सारी. So are you on a strict diet now?
No, I'm not on a diet. But like hereditary sugar, borderline. If I cross that line, I don't want to cross that line.
अरे सेम है सर. वो तो मतलब 30 के उस पर आते आ गया मेरे को ऐसा. पापा को है तो it will come to you type.
No, it's because I think I try to do my work as much as possible, like lifting the chair or setting up mics.
Yeah.
I feel like people are like, hey, you don't do that stuff. I said, I have to do it for my survival. Otherwise, I don't want to go to the gym and waste 1 hour.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
तो आप भी बोल रहे हो आप
Might as
अपना
well do
खुद का
my own
सेटअप
work.
करते रहते हो.
Yeah, I lift my luggage sometimes. I feel like your body has to be. That's how I was. Even while traveling, I used to lift my own. Now I have an assistant.
Yeah. And otherwise, people will take this clip and then use an airport clip of yours and be like, no, he doesn't. Does that come to you that Instagram first music is being made, reels पे बन रहा है audio, a center मुखड़ा और main part will be reverse engineered to work on reels? कभी आप ऐसा सोचते हो?
That's amazing, right? Like the it factor of a tune always is in a certain phrase.
Yeah.
And sometimes, when you construct the song, that gets caught somewhere else. And it's a kind of awareness which people have got now, like which should be the hook. But then if music is just about hooks, then it becomes boring. It becomes so irritating.
Yeah.
I feel like some technology or algorithms driving music, which is not bad. But
That's not bad.
there are other ways for there are a lot of other listeners who are serious listeners who want to know the real process of music or
Hey sir, हमको लगा हम geeky question लेके आए when I was asking about Foley and all of those. आप लोग जितने Mashable India के सब्सक्राइबर नहीं हो, प्लीज सब्सक्राइब कर लो और लाइक करके ये प्यार जता दो कि हम अच्छे सवाल पूछते हैं. Do you also have a thing about journalists and asking you a particular set of questions that you're tired of hearing now?
Yeah, don't ask me which is my favorite song. You're about to ask that, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I got you vibes. Like for me, it's about vibes. Okay, like divinity, right? I heard Ranbir Kapoor say in one interview that when he was doing Kun Faya Kun, at one point he just looks up and he forgets.
Yeah, that's a beautiful moment. It's a historic cinematic moment ever.
है ना?
The past 10 years, of course.
मैं सही बोल रहा हूँ.
Yeah.
मैं मानता हूँ ये बात आपकी. बट मेरे लिए ये है कि आप क्या वो रिकॉर्ड करते करते आप नहीं ट्रांस में जा रहे थे?
We do. Like, when I was doing Kun Faya Kun, actually, we started doing something else. And I said, I had this, Madhushri was there, Javad Ali was there, I was there, sitting in the older office in Mumbai with the harmonium. And something else was, mixing was happening, so the studio was not free. So I said, let's go jam. So I was playing different things, and then this Kun Faya Kun came in. And then by the time, I would play something and Javad would repeat it or Madhushri would repeat it. At one point of time, I think it went into a culmination of things where magic happened. We were recording everything. And then I remember that moment and went back to it and went to that. Maybe it was the 12th or 13th minute, chopped it. So this is the tune we have. And so it was all jam from that, which became Kun Faya Kun. Yeah.
When we were driving here, I was telling my producers, do you think Rahman sir did EDM? And they were like, Arey, you don't remember Endiran? And I was like, yeah, of course I do. And then in Robot, you went absolute berserk.
And even Fana was EDM only, right?
Fana was
for
also.
the flow, yeah, Fana.
Oh, that one. Oh, that's crazy. The Yuva one.
Yuva, yeah.
Na.
Oh, you thought Fana the movie?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah. That collaboration, Maniratnam and you, is also sacred, no? Like,
I mean, with him, he doesn't push you. Yeah, you work out of respect and love and adulation and with the energy that the project should come out with. Like the same energy for everybody.
yeah.
But in his case, he trusts, and I trust the way he picks up the tunes or stuff like that.
Rahman bhai, this brings me to the next segment, Versatile Moments, presented by the bold new Hyundai Alcazar. Basically, what I try to do is understand these versatile moments that you've had in your career. Because Imtiaz Ali आए थे हमारे शो पे, ठीक है? वो आके मेरे को बोलते हैं, with Rahman ना, I can't tell him what to do. वो दे देते हैं and I surrender. And I found... Why you laughed like that? Like it's not true fully?
No. See, he has the good ear for
Yeah.
for lyrics and tune. So whichever tune I feel like could be his movie thing, I just keep sending him once we sign on a movie. And then he lives with it and say, I think I found my tune. And sometimes we do a song and we throw it out and then we'll just do another song. All that history. Blah, blah, blah.
तो आपके recycle bin में कितना पड़ा होगा? Sorry, continue the story. I'll come back to this question.
No. I think life, what experiences is to do something over and over again, but do it differently.
Yeah.
And having the thought process or the courage to say, actually, this could be better. It's all about time. So you have a deadline.
Yeah.
And then you have a working process. And time, if I get more time, always, it's not about money at all. You just keep
making more.
Iterations keep coming and coming. And till we find that spot where we feel like peace. Well, this is it. We don't have to touch it anymore. Yeah.
No, I mean, Roja, the whole album has version 1, version 2. मैं नहीं समझ सकता सर कि आप इतने versatile हो कि आप submit ही पूरा कर रहे हो. You're like, here, I will give you both versions. They keep both the versions in the album. वो brief क्या था रोजा का?
Roja was, I think the magic when you get as extraordinary as a filmmaker who comes into your life and feel like, are you worthy of this guy? In the first movie, will you screw up his career? Never do that because you love him. So for me, it was more for the trust which that person has come to me, how I can fulfill that. It was not that I'm desperate to do the movie because I was in a very zen mode. Like with or without, I'm fine. But then somebody comes to you, it is a trust they're giving on you, and I feel like I should give my 100% or more.
Crazy. No, there's some reports that say you were so stressed out you didn't want to do Roja almost.
No, not like that.
Okay.
I got signed for Thirudatara first. Then this happened and he said, we'll do this first and we'll do Thirudatara
Okay,
later.
fair enough.
So, yeah.
Interesting. I mean, what versatile moment can lead you to what in life you don't know?
What happened was from 86, my life, life taught me how to be opposing to desires. And the more you oppose them, the more you don't surrender to your desires and you go opposite, is when whatever you want follows you, or whatever you deserve follows you.
That's so interesting.
And it's very interesting. I think that's very true. If you go behind money, money never comes to you. You'll always be a pauper.
Yeah.
But you go behind ideas or creating things which will bring in money,
Perfect.
money comes to you. And even now, I feel like when I bought my first computer, people said, "Who's going to pay for this? Why did you invest on this? You could have bought a piece of land for that."
What year was this?
This was in 84. So, 84. I still remember, like, why are you buying all this stuff? You could see that man is buying a flat. You're wasting the money. I said, see, I don't know how it works, but you need to think like everything will follow if you do the right things.
Yeah.
Everything will follow if you discover
It's a
the
risk
unexpected
also, no,
path or sane path. It is a risk. Yeah.
84 में कंप्यूटर करने का भारी रिस्क है भाई. सही में ना, इतना पैसा. I mean, कितना 50,000, 1 लाख
That was
रुपए
like $1,000 at the time.
1,000
Singapore dollars.
Oh,
I don't know how much it was. Like maybe 30,000. 30,000 is equal to what now?
आप लोग प्लीज हमें बताएं 84 के हिसाब से 30,000 इंटू वो कर दें. बट तो आप तब से ही टेक्नो या कोई नया करने का सिंथ कुछ कीड़ाकांडी करते रहते थे.
Like what my father, everybody leaves toys for the kids.
Yeah.
He left a synthesizer.
Really?
That was my toy. So
I did not know that.
I need to climb, go from there. What he left for me.
Yeah.
Then go down or look at this. So he kind of led the path for me. So maybe it was a divine intervention saying that
Yeah.
you keep this for your kid, and this kid's gonna branch out and something.
But tell me this: when you are on stage yourself, are you nervous, scared? What are you
I
thinking
used
behind?
to be like, it used to feel like death before.
No.
But then I discovered why I'm feeling like that. Because my whole setup was chaotic and it was under rehearsed because I was always working. I think from 2015, I made a decision that I would go completely, at least 70% live with the musicians who would rehearse,
Okay.
whom I can trust. Everything, even if I fail, they won't fail me.
Fair enough.
So that actually gave me a whole new, from that concert is the first time ever in my life, I would just walk in as I'm walking to my living room and there are my friends there sitting and playing. I never felt like that before. So from 2015, it's been like that. Where,
This is encore?
no, this is the intimate concert.
Oh.
That tour, 2015. So that's when I realized everything needs a process, and that process is what was missing. And all these musicians would be like amazing musicians. You can just, anything, you throw anything to them and they would play. And gradually I started enjoying the process of not being terrified, but loving, unless some rain comes and,
नहीं.
and then people
Something
come in
else
like
up.
zombies. Are you going to
Yeah.
perform or not?
नहीं. वो होपफुली नहीं होएगा 5 मई को मुंबई में.
No, not
3
here.
मई को. 3 मई को. हाँ जी. Yeah, नहीं. I'm trying to say that Wonderment, मुझे नाम का अर्थ नहीं पता था until I started reading up about it. ये सब thought कहाँ से आता है आप?
I will tell, by the end of the tour, I will tell how Wonderment, the name came in.
ओह, ठीक है. आप लोग versatile moments equivalent करके आप अपना बता दें क्यों नाम आया हो सकता है. हम मुंबई के ट्रैफिक में फंसे हुए हैं. Thanks to level 2 Smart Sense ADAS that I am able to navigate through this. तो सर ये बताओ कि versatile moments की मैं बात कर रहा था. When you and let's say Prabhu Deva are jamming, so what kind of crazy things are being spoken about? Because he must be thinking his language dance or direction or cinema, and you're thinking your own kind of music and dance and cinema.
Strangely, we never sat and jammed on music or dance.
What?
Yeah, I know, like, he was given my song. He danced, then you see on screen and admire the,
No
the
way.
awesomeness of Prabhu Deva, right? Like, he was such a revolution for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine, like, first time I felt like somebody's popping out of the screen.
Yeah.
That
I
power.
thought his bones will pop.
Even now, I think the IFA he performed, like, it's stunning. Like, he's just so good.
आप जनरली आपके कॉन्सर्ट में कहानी सुनाते हो. क्या वंडरमेंट में हमें उर्वशी और मुस्तफा सुनने मिलेगा क्या?
Yeah, of course.
Really? Also, we're getting like your popular dance numbers also.
Yeah.
Chaiyya. Okay, maybe not that.
He won the list now. There's no concert without Chaiyya.
है ना?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole, like, have you seen the whole stadium go down on their knees?
We'll do something. See, because I think what's happened now in the past 6-7 years is I feel like the interactiveness of audience,
है ना?
you know, the love of what, especially after COVID, you know, what's happening is phenomenal. Like what other people do, like even people like Jacob Collier.
Yeah.
And
I was about to tell you about
even
Jacob.
in India, like what, how people interact, even the small gigs.
Correct.
They know every lyric, they're singing along. They're not just, like initially when I used to perform, the audience used to be like, they're sitting like this. Seriously, my initial concerts were like that. And now it's
Your
such a,
concerts.
because those days were conservative audiences, right?
But we're talking 20,
I'm
25, 30 साल पहले.
I'm talking about 97,
हाँ जी,
2000.
So people would be chilling in a concert and now
No, they'll
concerts
be
are...
like so stiff.
Really?
I think because I think, see, there's one fact I have to reveal you. Like from 95, I used to only watch composers tagging along with big heroes, right? The concert, they'd never have belief on a composer coming, and they would know. I have not seen at least.
Yeah.
So there were always this tag on. Composers used to be a tag on. So I said, why can't we have a whole hour show? So my first thing was to break that one. Why can't, because actors are amazing, they pull in such audiences. But as a composer, why can't I have my own show? So my trick was, so in the 2000, when I went to New York, I had literally around 12 of, I had Sonu Nigam, Sukhwinder Singh, Udit Narayanji, S.P. Balasubramanian. Then I had Kavita Krishnamurti, Chitra, Sadhana Sargam, like this full line of Knankar Madhavan.
Wow, OGs, like...
Yeah, I mean, this was the kind of super... And everybody would come to the concert because...
And this is Madison?
This was in... I think in... I don't remember. Anyway.
New York से जितने लोग देख रहे हैं, please अपनी presence mark करें. Madison Square Garden था कि नहीं
Not
पता?
Madison Square. I think it was New Jersey, I think. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so we performed here. And this changed, I think for me, it changed that, okay, a composer can do their own concert. Then slowly, of course, everybody became so big that it became reduced. And then my confidence to sing on stage also added up. I never used to talk. I used to be behind the keyboard, just playing away. And then I said, like, they're coming for my concert and everybody was just singing, which is good because I'm a composer.
Yeah.
I said, what am I doing? My screen time has to go. I need to talk. They're coming thinking that I'm going to be... So then slowly I started coming out, talking a little bit or singing or playing on. So that expectation of me as an audience sitting, watching myself changed everything.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, another very popular artist, Diljit Dosanjh, was saying that he doesn't like the event economy in India so much because of the infra or our training in doing it.
I mean, let's not start that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
No, we should speak about it because right now people are ready to buy tickets. So they take a flight, they go to Germany to watch a Hans Zimmer concert or a Coldplay concert.
Correct.
Because they want that experience.
Yeah.
And what are we doing? We need to now rise up to give to our own people the infrastructure, the experience, you know.
That's so
And
true.
it's important. And I had one incident in Chennai, very similar, where it's not a blame game, but I think it's that the time has come where you need to rise up and faster. Not after my generation, but now.
Yeah, right now.
Right, better sound, better toilets, better traffic, better safety.
Correct.
You know, all these things. And this is a pride, you know, people coming from other countries to watch. And another thing is also the musical theatre stuff. Like people are now watching Phantom of the Opera.
I did.
Yeah,
I saw you there.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So yeah, that's a great thing. That means the appetite for musical theatre is coming. Why can't we have our own musical theatre thing? And we have so many stories.
Yeah.
That story should not be stuck with just India. I think we need to export our talent, our musical theatre, or the entities we create to other countries.
True, yeah,
Then we're talking about progress. Like if you talk about Phantom of the Opera, there are umpteen kind of productions all over the world. Australia and Vegas and this and that. So that will be the perfect success and
That'll
you
be
can
beautiful.
replicate stuff.
ऐसा pre-stage ritual नहीं है आपका कोई vocal exercises करते हो क्या आप लोग कुछ?
Yeah. I've learned from Lata ji how she goes to the concert.
Really? कुछ एक सिखाओ ना मेरे को.
So I never used to practice before.
Oh.
I said, I'm just a composer. They'll understand me. You know? So we did a concert in 2006, I think Lataji's foundation in Hyderabad. And so I was passing around 4 o'clock I hear a voice practicing. So gayi hai ko. I said, who's practicing? Lataji's practicing with the harmonium. And not
4 a.m. in the morning.
No, 4
4 p.m.
in the
right
evening.
before the concert.
I said, why does she has to practice? It's Lata Mangeshkar. And I was like, oh my God, that's how people do things.
Yes.
So that's when I started Riyaz.
तो अब कितना जोर का रियाज करते हैं आप?
30-40 minutes. But
Really? I'll get you your air conditioning to a much
No,
higher.
it's fine.
Warm, colder now. No, we have dual zone climate control. I'd like to show off the cool stuff that we have because we barely got any time driving around Mumbai. हम लोग literally वीरा देसाई से अंधेरी वेस्ट है और फिर वापस जा रहे हैं क्योंकि हमारे पास और ऑप्शन नहीं है जिंदगी में. कितना मुंबई के ट्रैफिक को आप त्रासते हो? Like, do you ever like see it as, oh my God, what is this?
I never travel during the day.
You don't? You're a full night owl, no?
Yeah, because in the night there's no traffic. I can go anywhere. And my click only works in the night. Then early morning, sometimes I go to Dargah or Mahim Dargah or Haji Ali Sahib Dargah.
हाँ.
And then before the traffic comes, I go and sleep off. So
बहुत सुंदर.
there's been from the age of Tal, like from that time, it's been the same thing.
तो दिनचर्या आपकी कितने बजे चालू होती है? What time are you waking up?
I wake up at, nowadays I'm sleeping the night. Like
Okay.
boring it was. So yeah, sleeping in the night, getting up in the morning.
What is this? Mundane, regular, every day.
No, for my lifestyle. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
it's a bad
correct.
thing. But normally it is getting up at 2:30
Okay.
and going to sleep at 7 morning.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Are you a big idli fan? Because Avesham type, do you see idli and go nahi chahiye?
Idli in Chennai, yes. Not here.
Not here. I agree. I agree with you. But just chutney or sambar.
The
and
idli is good, yeah. The chutney is not good.
Yes. Thanks. Perfect, sir. Perfect. मुझे ये सुनना था. सांबार भी कई जगहों पर टिक टिक मिल जाती है.
The sambar is too sweet here.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be. You spoke about Hans Zimmer. Are you all doing something together?
Secret.
Ah, damn. Is it the Ramayan soundtrack?
Secret.
Oh, damn. रहमान सर, आइए एक ऐसा सेगमेंट करते हैं जिसका नाम है ड्राइविंग डाउन मेमोरी लेन, presented by the bold new Hyundai Alcazar. So tell me this, when was the last time you were starstruck? Who did you see and you wanted to like go talk to, ask them about their process?
I think last time I asked for a photograph was Michelle Obama.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was in the Time 100 function. I think it was 2009 or 10. And then she remembered that. And then when we went back for the Indian State dinner, she said, hey, I want to take a photograph. Can we take it now? So we took the photograph.
That's so nice.
Because of the promise and conversing thing.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Like I felt that was really...
But sir, last time you had a fan moment that you were wowed by because you were like, oh, that's interesting.
I get odd ones. Like,
What are you saying?
like I was walking near the Kodak Theatre once and there was a Afghani couple, I think. They
Okay.
walked towards me and said, oh my God, I love this song. I said, which song? And they picked a song which I thought nobody would have heard in their life. It was from a movie called Marian from
Okay.
Bharat Balas. And it's called Enga Punarasa with Shakti Sri. And they were like, we love that song. And the power of internet. People can listen to anything they choose.
That's so true.
It's not about marketing, it's about the credibility of the song, right?
And when was the last time you binge-watched a series and which one was this?
Squid Game first one. And the second one was, I think around 4 weeks back. It's called Rumi, the series.
Okay.
It's an app called Tabii, Tabii. I was bowled over.
Really?
And the kind of information, and I've never seen something like that because of the potency and the truth of it. It's a meeting between Shams and Rumi.
And when was the last time you wowed yourself when you had created something? Like you created something in the night, you woke up and you were like, wow, that's amazing.
See, there's no time for that. You just finish and dump it. And because till it comes out correctly, you're just putting everything. And then finally when it finishes, we just check everything. Sounding okay?
Yeah.
Okay, next, delete that file and let's go.
Really?
No, in the way, till the concert comes in.
Fair.
The concert comes in and say, okay, let's do this.
And-
But because it takes so much of you that you can't listen to it. You have to go.
But how
for it.
long would have been gone before first draft and a final cut?
I think Vidakoro, I would say. Vidakoro is one thing which we passionately, because the song was working already, then I said, maybe you should use Arijit for this. and because it's not.
Were you singing it before?
No, I think it was. I think we wanted Daljit to sing first.
Oh.
So Diljit's like, and then I said, no, he's not singing, he's dead. So another voice could be interesting. And then we said, well, why not Arijit? So we finished the male version. And I said, but his wife also died. She needs to be given a part. So compose the Janita's portion after that.
Yeah.
And then we did it. Then I said, like, why don't we use like nostalgic old string arrangements? So that came in. Then I said, why don't we put a triangle in it?
Yeah, fair enough.
Then no, things like came in like this. And then till I was very happy and said, okay, now it's ready to.
कैसा लगा आपको हमारे साथ ये कार राइड करके मुझे
Very
basically
nice.
just going till infinity and coming back.
Very, very nice. Because you didn't ask me the cliche questions and you're a nice chap.
Thank you sir, thank you so much. हमें
And
चेन्नई
you,
आना है
and you
और
speak Telugu.
I can, yes, I can read,
चलो
speak and
बाबू।
write. आओ ना आप लोगों को कैसा लगा बताना, सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलना Mashable इंडिया को, और तोड़फोड़ भी कर सकते हैं. We break down songs in that IP. तो वो कौन से 3 गाने का तोड़फोड़ करना चाहिए साहब के साथ, आप प्लीज कमेंट में बताना.
Code 4.
Yes, चलो बाय. Thank you.